Okay, I'm Doug Pankratz, and this is my wife, Sandy. I started going to Pathway back in high school.
I moved here after we graduated college. We met in Hayes, and we attended Pathway and then kind of shopped around, and that's where we ended up.
We liked Pathway. There was no reason for us to look much further.
We always have given from the time we started. We just didn't give really intentionally. And I think it was a campaign that we sat down and we decided that this is what we want to do, and we prayed about it, and we came up with an amount that we wanted to give of our income. Doug was a teacher, and I stayed home to raise our kids, so we went down to one not real large income. And at that point, we were like, we really need to trust God in order to make this decision. So we started giving monthly then, and we just always have since that time. What we've decided to give to the church, we want to give to the church. And we do that and feel good about it at Pathway because we agree with how that money is spent.
Yes.
Pastor Carter gives to inner city churches that don't have the income that we don't. And we feel like we can be a part of something bigger by being a part of that. Our little amount wouldn't do a lot, but if we can contribute to the church that can give to a bigger amount than that does. And so we adjusted our budget so that we could give generously to other people on top of what we give to the church. And when you go out to eat, we want to tip generously. We just want to live the way we've been. God's given us those gifts. We want to give those gifts to other people. And then Doug got sick and we went down to one income. And I think it's easier for me to give in those times because we need God more.
In 1 week, my dog died. My son went to college, and I had to give my job up. That was probably the hardest week that I've had to deal with the multiple sclerosis. But again, God's always been there, whether it be financial concerns or just social type things. He's held us up.
And there's a lot, that you question, and there's a lot of times that I get frustrated and my faith is not always strong, but it's not ever been financially because he's always taking care of us. And so I think it's just always been easy to, that's his, and give that back. I know that God doesn't need my money. He wants my heart.
And he's never left us stranded. So it's been unbelievable.